Hey tubers, Bart 49ers Corner coming at you with the weekly mail day. It's been a little bit longer than a week since the last one, but got a bunch of stuff in, mostly smalls, but a whole lot of them. If you watched my last video, I had back surgery a week ago Monday. Went all right. Still sore and all that good stuff, but I was able to go back to work about 3 days later. So, you know, because if I want to, I can just sit at the desk for the most part of the day, so I can live with that. So, but while I was bedridden, I kind of bought a bunch of stuff, but I was smart and bought a bunch of smalls, single roll cards, things like that. So that's for the most part what I got today. So without much further ado, I will start with, I got a small care package from Scott Graves, much appreciated. Just some raw 70s Hall of Famers and key card type of things. Most of them pretty rough condition, but he knew that, and I knew that as well going into it because he kind of just offered them up, and I said, yeah, absolutely. I'll either take them or forward them to the next guy type of thing. So I'll show a couple of them. Some key Hoff rookies there: Carson, Art Shell, Fred Dean, a Selman, a Dorsett, Ken Anderson, Mike Haynes, another Selman, and Casper. So those are pretty cool, and I'm actually probably going to keep those, and if my son decides to collect one day, that'll kind of be the start of his Hall of Fame collection there. So that's kind of cool, and much better to start him with some cards that, if something happens to him, you don't freak out type of thing, right? So let's see. Bought a chunk of stickers from '82. Have most of them. But when I was looking for Montana stickers, I found that pile, and it had 4 of these in here. These are the Fred Dean, and I did not have this card. It was not added to, it's not a part of his master set, so I didn't know it existed, to be honest with you. And I saw 4 of them in there, and one of them looked grade worthy, which is this one, so that's why I picked that up. Anecdote about the Montana ones, though: Chris Jensen, I know you're trying to do the right thing, buddy. He was trying to add 88 stickers, different versions of Singletary, to his master set. PSA said no, and then his leverage point was, well, they're in all the other master sets, because like the Montana one, for example, there's 16 different 88 stickers. Well, they said, well, we need to fix that, and they, no kidding, they went and removed all of those stickers except the actual different versions, whether Montana looks like in this picture or this picture, as opposed to who's matching with the sticker. That was pretty significant, and I didn't think they would do that. Sucks for me because I spent a lot getting those graded, and I was the only one in the master set for Montana that had all 16 versions currently. So it is what it is, but kind of surprised that they did that. But I did win one battle with PSA, and I got this graded in my last sub. It says Joe Montana. That was their choice to label it as that. It's just a replay card from 91 Pro set. Pretty low pop and everything. It says Montana and Rice on the front, but it has a picture of Rice, and mostly talks about it. Well, it's 50-50 on who it talks about on the back there, but Beckett recognizes that as a Rice replay, but I had to go back and forth a couple of times with them to get them to recognize that as a Rice card, because they just wanted to call it a Montana card. So did have a small victory with them, but took a loss as well. So we'll go into more singles. I kind of just shot in the dark on some of these. You look at the pictures, but you never know whether they could grade out well or not. So some of them did, some of them probably won't, but some that I didn't have anyway. So there's a 96 Finest Silver Jerry. Man, these sellers are killing me with this tape. I wish they would just get that blue tape. It would come right off. Top loader's not ruined. Got a 2005 Bowman. This is the only card that Rice is in a Broncos uniform for, and this is the bronze version. I have the regular as well. Already grading a 10. 93 Fleer. That's not going to grade out at all. I think this one's 2000 Top Stars. That one might. This is a 01 Bowman. That one ain't going to grade at all. 94 Tops. I still could not find this graded in a 10 for years. I've been staring. I love Top Space. So obviously Top Space Rices are the things are most important to me, and I still haven't found it. A 95 Bowman. That one should do okay. This one's not going to, even though it's a cool card. Thunder and the Lightning. I believe that's a 97. No, 93, sorry. 2000 Absolute. That one doesn't look too bad. This one's a 99 Collector's Edge. This one looks awful, so it's definitely not going to work out. But it's a Collector's Choice Edge Advantage out of 2000. This one I really hoped that it would come out in good condition, but in person not so much, because I'm in the military, I'm in the Air Force. It's an Air Force insert out of 97 Topps. So, too bad, because definitely want a 10 in that one. Picked this up for one of the few left in my Master Topps Montana that I need. My percentage went way down when they took all those stickers out, but this is the Topps Tiffany League Leaders. So I hadn't found that one graded yet. Got a random Steve Young one as well. If this one doesn't grade a 10, I'm fighting somebody, because it is perfect. So pretty happy about that. Got a Kaepernick for super cheap. Got that for like $3 plus shipping. So it only cost me like $1 more than I got it when it was brand new and I got the raw one. So pretty cool about that. Not a bad deal on a Navarro Bowman PSA 10 auto. So I snagged that up. Got the last one in raw that I need, Atlanta Falcons, and it's actually in pretty good condition. So this is the number 16th one, and this is the lowest pop by far of all of them. And so a 7 of this, I think last time I saw a 7, it was listed at like $300-400 easy. So I think I can get a 6, and I'd be pretty happy with that. Got this beauty in. This is probably one of my favorite new Jerry Rices. It's out of 1,000, but it's a pop one. No others graded. 96 Leaf American All-Stars. This is the gold one. So, how can you not like that card? And then, got a couple more in. The pile's kind of got bigger there. There's a 95 Pacific Pro Bowl and a 97 Pacific Pro Bowl. A lot of the raw ones I try to get now are the die cuts, because I don't expect to see them too often. Or an acetate one. So there's an acetate from 95 playoff, I think. Yeah. So kind of cool there. Acetates, I don't know how they grade those. And then I got a Sky Motion one. And I didn't really think a Sky Motion could be in bad condition, but this thing looks like it got ran over by a car. So that won't grade. But my other Sky Motion is see-through all the way. This one's only one side like that. Thought that was interesting. And then scored a good deal offline from a seller on eBay. He was in the PSA Collectors group, but he jumped off or something like that. Lee Byers is his name, goes by Fear the Terps. Always got a lot of neat, rare stuff from late 80s, early 90s and whatnot. So picked a couple of them off. Here's the 2 bigger ones that I got for him. And again, I got what I would consider real good deals. Finally got the 84 Walter there in a 9. If you know anything about that card, the 10 is pretty pricey because I think there's only 10 of them. And then, real excited about this. PSA 10, 79 Team Leaders card, but this one's hand cut. And this only existed in his sets maybe in the last year. Some guy added them, and then all of a sudden these things started popping up. So, got a 10, which is really exciting. Pop a 5 on that, so I'm pretty excited to have a 10 of him that's that old and that low pop. And then, since I was dealing with him, I said, hey, you got 2 Steve Youngs listed for the cheap. Let me get those as well. So, picked up a 93 Score Man of the Year, and then I think that's 97 Ultra Profiles Specialist. So pretty cool. And the last 2 things is I picked up 2 boxes. So this is what I'm doing tonight. 91 Fleer. These are atrocious for centering. So I need every rice out of this thing. And I've graded probably 2 of the Joes and got a 9 and an 8. You know, there's a Pro Bowl one and a regular one. So hope to do better on that on basically any Hall of Famers I could pull out of that. And then I also got a 94 Bowman. So it's got Isaac Bruce. It's his best rookie in here, as well as Kevin Mawe, who's a future Hall of Famer. I'm surprised he didn't do better in the ballots this year, because his All-Pro, Pro Bowl numbers are ridiculous. So he's Hall of Fame material for sure. So if I could pull one of those, if I get like a Mawe and get a 9 on it or something like that, it paid for the box. So pretty excited about that, because I sure as heck ain't gonna pay top dollar for it already graded, because the Mawes go for near $200 in PSA 10 form. So that's what I got for you. Thanks for watching. Went a little bit long, but the pile started to get bigger and I had to make sure I got this shot. So take it easy.